Hi, everybody.
Hey, everyone.
It's Mrs. Keeper.
And Miss Stahl.
And we're here today to give you some directions on parking. Once again, it's been a couple of years.
Yeah, so we thought it was time to once again assume our roles as the HCS Parking Directors.
Yep.
And give a little refresher course.
Absolutely.
That's what this is.
And I thought it was a really special day, so I curled my hair today.
You look fabulous.
Thank you.
Looks
Thank
great.
you
I
very
decided
much.
to wear my special Knowledge is Power t-shirt.
Indeed it is.
Because we're about to give you some knowledge, and knowledge is power.
It really is.
So we are on a one-take rule.
Yep.
And I'm going to see if I can turn my camera around here.
Okay.
So that we can have some lessons here. So here we are.
I'm assuming the role of driver.
Yes, Mrs. Keeper.
Pulling forward, checking for traffic.
We're on Oak
of
Street
course.
here.
All right, so I'm going to turn right into the parent entrance loop.
And we know this is a loop of frustration for some of you.
Yes, it is. And it can be, but you know, it doesn't have to be.
No.
If we follow some simple rules.
If we all work together.
So I'm going to stop right here for just a second because we are going to pretend that Miss Stahl is a kindergartner, and now of course someone is pulling in behind us.
Yes, I am a kindergartner.
Okay,
or a first
you
grader.
are a kindergartner. Now we have two options. One of the options is that I can just pull into a spot right here.
Yep.
And we can both get out
Yes.
and cross over and go into the doors.
Together.
Together.
Do not let your children walk across the parking lot
Please don't.
by themselves.
Please don't do that.
Because again, all of these things are for your children's safety.
Absolutely.
So if you have a kindergartner, first grader, second grader, third grader, please walk them across this traffic zone.
Yes, safety first.
Safety
it's
first.
So important.
Now, if you are choosing just to drop your child off
Yep.
and not walk them in,
Correct. I'm backing up.
Yep, this would be great.
Okay. So now we're in the loop by the sidewalk, which is where you want to be because your kids need to get out onto the sidewalk.
Onto the
Again,
sidewalk.
Safety is most important. So I'm going to stop right here because there's some traffic in front of us here. So
Yes.
I'm going to stop here. Miss Stahl could get out.
I could get out. I
She
could
could go to
unbuckle my
her
seatbelt.
kindergarten room because a lot of times after the first few days, kids can find their own rooms
Kids can
pretty
easily find their own
And
rooms.
there are like scads of adults in there who would help if they got lost.
Now, we understand that if you have a kindergartner or first grader, this first door is probably the most convenient for you, for your kids. We understand that. So if you're not going to be here long,
you could just drop them off and continue on in the loop. But
now,
if you have a fourth or fifth grader or even a third grader, the farther ahead you can pull, the less congested this lot will be and this drop-off loop will be.
It all just helps for traffic flow.
Yes.
Please, please, please don't park along this curb.
Like these two cars did.
Yeah.
Let's pass them and just look at the two cars.
Yep.
Here's one car.
Here's one car. We don't know who this is.
No. Here's another car. I think that's Miss Stahl's car.
Oh, it is. Oops.
Oh.
Look at me taking up just prime real estate right here. See, that's just not a good place to be.
Of course, in the summer, it's not a big deal. But in the morning or in the afternoon drop-off and pickup times, it is not a good idea to park there.
We've said it before.
Again,
we'll say it again.
It's not safe.
Pull ahead.
Now, my
Pull
friend,
ahead.
I heard that we got some brand new signs.
What?
I did. And I thought, you know what? I'm a first grade teacher.
I'm a librarian.
And I think we can figure out what these say. Now, I'm going to put this in park because I happen to have taken along my pointer stick.
How fun is this? We can actually see you now.
Oh, it works?
It works.
Okay. So I have my pointer stick, of course, and Chunky Monkey.
Do you always carry these with you?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course I do.
Okay.
Chunky Monkey helps us find the chunks in words so
Does
we can figure out how to read things.
Awesome.
So I see a sign right outside the window here. I'm just going to put Chunky Monkey right here.
Okay.
So he can help. And I see a sight word at the top that just says no. N-O says no.
That's a sight word?
It spells no.
Okay.
So that's no. The next word is a big word, but I see some chunks in it like ing. And I see the pirate sound A-R-R.
R.
And so I think I can put those sounds together. Ark-ing. Okay, so far I have no, parking, and then the last one, that's a tricky one, but I know a rule about those two vowels that go together.
What's the rule?
Because when two vowels go walking,
the first one does the talking.
That's going to say E, and then I see an E on the end, and a lot of times in words, that E is totally silent.
Totally
Doesn't
silent.
say a thing.
Nope.
So I'm going to just figure this out in a minute here. So pull E's, please. Okay, now it's really a good idea to go back and read the whole thing over.
Let's make sure.
Reading is thinking,
Yep.
right? Okay, so no parking, please.
Okay, now here's the funny thing about this.
Yeah.
Is that when you're pointing at it, you're not actually pointing at the sign.
Well,
we're at different angles.
It's really hard to tell, and it's really windy outside, so you wouldn't be able to hear us.
And we have smart parents. Okay, carry on.
So it says no parking, please.
Yes.
But I'm a staff member. You're a staff member.
Yeah.
I think we can park here, right?
Okay, now, Mrs. Keeper, you may have figured out what the words say.
Yeah.
But as a librarian, I can tell you what they mean.
Okay.
No means no, do not, don't do it. Parking means you can't stop here.
Oh.
You can't stop here. And please, what a polite way to say that. So,
Okay,
Mrs. Keeper, even as staff, we cannot park here.
No. Well, what if you're in a hurry and all the spots are full?
See, but here's the problem with parking here, and this is why we don't want you to do it, is that ties up traffic and makes traffic a crazy, even hot mess, even messier than it already is.
Yeah, that's true. And
So-
again, the whole point of this,
Yeah.
the reason we have the rules is to keep people safe.
Right.
And that's what we want overall.
Right.
Now, if I pull ahead just a little bit,
Yeah.
I think we're going to see another similar sign. I think. Look at that.
Whoa,
You can't park up here either.
What? So in
'cause
other
there's
words,
a sign for here too.
I can't park by the flags.
We cannot park by the flags or along this curb in any way, shape, or form.
Because
there are
again,
no white lines marking parking spaces here.
No.
No.
And again,
So-
for the flow of traffic,
Yeah.
you can't, please don't park here. Park, drop your kids off there,
Yep.
along the curb.
And look, there's this huge long curb.
Yep.
Those
Park
older kids.
in those lots.
But remind your kids to stay on the sidewalk.
Stay on the sidewalk.
It is very important.
Please stay on the sidewalk.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, Miss Stahl,
Yep.
if you happen to have just a 4th or 5th grader, maybe even a 3rd grader.
So I'm no longer a kindergartner?
Yeah.
Am I a 4th grader now?
Let's say you're a 4th grader and you're the only one in the car with
Can we
me.
keep talking for just a second before we go on to that?
Yeah,
How
sure.
much sidewalk there is?
There's a lot of sidewalk.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
room.
It goes way down to the end here.
And even your children may have to walk a little bit.
Yeah.
But the further ahead you can pull, the easier it is for everyone else.
That is so true.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going back onto Oak Street.
Yep.
Because, friends, there is an easier way, especially if you have older kids.
Yes.
Take Oak Street down just a little farther, and there is a ginormous parking lot over here.
Yes, there is.
I'm going to turn into it from Oak Street because this parking lot is going to function very much like the other parent loop.
It's like a second parent loop.
Now, right now, there are some boulders and piles of stones, but those won't be here forever.
No.
So I'm going to pull in here, and again, if you're walking in with your child, you should park in a spot.
Park in a spot.
But if you're just dropping your child off,
This is going to work just like another circle loop.
yes.
You could stop anywhere along here. Pull ahead.
Okay, now look at this beautiful new
We have a new
sidewalk.
sidewalk.
It's beautiful.
Hello, new sidewalk.
It's lovely, and you know where it leads?
It leads to the 4th and 5th grade wing.
It totally does, and those doors open for the 4th and 5th graders.
Yes, they do.
And so they can come in and go out.
Right now,
those
are we
doors.
lovingly calling the sidewalk the Paul Erfmeyer Memorial Walkway? Even
Yes.
though he's very
Yes.
much alive and very healthy.
Yes, he is. It's just he's retired now.
Yeah.
And we'll miss him.
Yes,
so
we will.
We'll think of him
So
every
it's the
time we
Mr.
walk on the
Erfmeyer walkway.
sidewalk. Yep.
Take the sidewalk.
Take the sidewalk.
And with all the new work we're doing on this beautiful landscaping, it will be a gorgeous
Oh,
walk.
it will be a beautiful walk, for sure.
So this would be a great option for your 4th and 5th graders. Even some 3rd graders could easily make this walk.
Definitely.
And again, it saves you the headache of the other
Yes, the congestion of the other loop. And if
Okay.
people start using this and that, it really is going to lessen the traffic.
It will be amazing.
So now I'm just going to follow this like a loop out here.
Yeah.
And we'll go out this exit right here onto this lovely street called Lincoln.
Lincoln Street.
And do you know what?
What?
That's it.
Is that it?
That's it. Those are 2 places where you can pick up and drop off your kids.
Well, that's easy.
I know. So now we're going to go back and work in school because
Yeah.
we have a lot to do.
Do we need to review any more fundamentals? Essentially, pull ahead.
Oh, yeah. One
Pull
more
ahead.
thing I should mention.
Yes.
The preschool lot
Oh,
that's
the
way in
preschool
the
lot.
back of the school is quite tiny, and there's a lot of preschool kids.
Yes, there are.
So one option for preschool parents is a little bit secret, but you can go into this parent loop and park, and it won't be congested because preschool starts later than the other school.
Correct.
And so you can pull into a spot and walk in through these first set of doors.
Yep.
And you can cut down the library hallway, wave at Miss
Wave at me as you're walking by.
And you can get to the preschool wing that way.
Oh, that's nice.
And it just alleviates the traffic that's in that lot as well.
Cool. Mrs. Keeper, why are you parking here?
I'm parking here because I'm going in.
Oh.
Yeah.
So again, if you're going into the building, park in a spot.
Yes.
If you are not going into the building and just dropping off a child, you can drop off along the sidewalk.
Yep. But keep moving.
Ahead, keep moving.
Keep moving.
Not while your child is getting out of the car.
Not while your child is getting out of the car. Safety.
Safety first.
Safety first.
Safety first.
And
all
that's,
right.
I think where we should end.
I think so too.
Okay.
Hey.
We'll see you when
Thanks
school
for
starts.
watching, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.